Beneath the silent, velvet curtain of the cosmic void, where time itself holds its breath, exists the Interdimensional Pantheon. It is a realm woven from the threads of forgotten dimensions, a nexus where the laws of physics are mere suggestions and the echoes of ancient prayers coalesce into tangible matter. Today, the very bedrock of this arena vibrates with an intensity that threatens to shatter the multiverse. The air smells of ozone, brine, and the metallic tang of divine blood. Two titans of mythology stand upon a jagged obsidian platform floating amidst a sea of swirling nebulas. On one side, the scion of Zeus, the man who defied death, the bane of the Hydra, and the breaker of mountains, Hercules. Opposite him, the sovereign of the abyss, the earth shaker, the storm bringer who commands the crushing depths of the world's oceans, Poseidon. Hercules, the son of Alcmene and the king of Olympus, stands as the pinnacle of mortal transcendence. He is the demigod who ascended to godhood through suffering and indomitable will. His skin is etched with the scars of 1,000 labors, his musculature is a testament to the raw, kinetic energy of the universe. In his hand, he grips the indestructible club of Nemea, carved from the olive wood of Hellas, and across his shoulders lies the pelt of the Nemean lion, an aegis that renders him impervious to any blade forged by mortal or divine hands. His strength is not merely physical, it is a cosmic constant. He has held the heavens upon his shoulders, bearing the crushing weight of the stars, and his fury is a tempest that knows no surrender. Facing him, Poseidon emerges from the ethereal mist, his presence manifesting as a torrential downpour of pressurized energy. He is the Olympian of the deep, brother to Zeus and Hades. His eyes are the color of a midnight storm over a churning trench, flickering with the cold, calculating cruelty of the tide. In his grasp, the trident, forged by the Telchians, a weapon that dictates the very movement of tectonic plates and the ebb and flow of all life-giving water. Poseidon does not merely possess power, he is the embodiment of the primal, chaotic element of the sea. Where he treads, reality liquefies. He is the master of earthquakes, the lord of the tides, and the architect of catastrophes that have erased civilizations from the memory of time.
You stand there, brother of the thunderer, draped in the vanity of the tides. Do you truly believe your saltwater tricks can contain the man who climbed the pillars of the sky and wrestled the hounds of the underworld into submission? My fists have shattered the bones of immortals. Yours will be no different.
Your arrogance is as vast as the land you call upon, little demigod. You are but a flea scratching at the surface of the world. You know the weight of the sky, perhaps, but you have never felt the weight of the crushing depths. I do not fight with pride, I fight with the slow, inevitable erosion of the abyss. Prepare to be buried beneath the weight of 1 billion years of silence.
The silence breaks. Poseidon strikes his trident against the obsidian floor. A shockwave, amplified by the metaphysical properties of the arena, tears through the foundation of the world. Spikes of jagged rock, infused with the crushing pressure of the deep sea, erupt toward Hercules. The demigod does not dodge. He plants his feet, his muscles bulging as he channels the strength of the earth itself. He swings his olive wood club with such velocity that it generates a vacuum, shattering the incoming stone spikes into dust before they can graze his skin. Hercules lunges, his movement a blur of golden light, closing the distance between them in a heartbeat. Poseidon raises a hand, and the atmosphere thickens, water vapor condensing into pressurized spears of liquid steel. He strikes, a flurry of precise, lethal thrusts aimed at the vitals of the hero. Hercules deflects them with the Nemean pelt, the pelt absorbing the kinetic energy and glowing with a faint, iridescent light. Every impact causes a ripple in the arena, shaking the stars themselves. Hercules roars, a sound like a volcanic eruption, and delivers a brutal blow toward Poseidon's chest. The sea god teleports backward in a flash of bioluminescent light, reappearing 20 feet away, his expression unmoved, though his trident hums with the effort of the defense.
You hide behind the distance, water wraith. Stand still and taste the earth.
Earth is merely a temporary obstruction to the tide.
Poseidon ceases his defensive posture. He raises both hands, and the space between them begins to warp. The sea god is pulling water from across the dimensions, a tidal wave of celestial proportions forming above the arena. It is not just water, it is a deluge of pure, unadulterated entropy. He crashes the wave down upon Hercules, a crushing weight intended to bury the hero in a watery grave that spans light years. Hercules is pinned, the sheer mass of the water pressing down with the force of a collapsing sun. For a moment, it seems the demigod will succumb. His skin begins to pale under the pressure, his movement slowing. But then, a flash of red rage ignites in his eyes.
I have held the sky. I have held the weight of the universe. You think this puny ocean can keep me pinned?
Hercules begins to rise. His muscles tear and regenerate instantly, a cycle of agony and triumph. He plants his feet, ignores the crushing pressure, and lets out a guttural, primal scream. With a heave that would make the gods tremble, he shatters the illusion of the wave, forcing his hands upward. The water explodes outward in a chaotic cascade of steam and spray. He leaps from the center of the destruction, club held high, a golden projectile of pure, physical potential. He descends upon Poseidon like a meteor.
Impressive, bastard son of Zeus. But can you survive the tectonic shift?
Poseidon slams his trident into the ground. A massive earthquake tears through the arena, not horizontally, but vertically. The ground beneath Hercules disappears as gravity is reversed in a local pocket. The hero is suspended, caught in a shifting flux. Poseidon lunges, his trident glowing with a dark, azure flame, aiming for the hero's throat. It is the decisive moment. Hercules, in mid-air, twists his body, using his immense momentum to swing his club, not at Poseidon, but at the ground beneath the god. He strikes the bedrock with such force that the entire arena destabilizes. The shockwave interrupts Poseidon's focus. The sea god's rhythm is broken for a fraction of a second, and in that moment, Hercules reaches out and grabs the trident. The steel bites into his palms, blood flows, but he does not let go. With a bone-crushing grunt, he yanks the god of the sea toward him. Poseidon realizes the danger too late. Hercules headbutts the Olympian, a blow that would liquefy a mountain. Poseidon staggers back, his golden armor dented, his crown skewed. Hercules follows up with a series of blows, each one landing with the force of an extinction-level event. The obsidian floor is disintegrating, chunks of reality drifting away into the void.
You are nothing but a savage beast. You lack the grace of the divinity.
Divinity is earned, not inherited through blood. I have earned my place among the stars through every drop of blood I have spilled. You are a king of a realm that has forgotten you. I am the man who remembers the world.
Hercules delivers a final, earth-shattering uppercut. Poseidon is launched backward, his physical form fracturing like shattered glass. As the god of the sea falls, he attempts to summon one final wave, but his connection to the tides is severed by the raw, kinetic output of the demigod. Poseidon dissipates into the swirling nebulas of the arena, his essence dispersing into the infinite. Hercules stands alone upon the final shred of solid ground, his chest heaving, his body a map of wreckage, but he is standing. He has conquered the ocean. He has conquered the storm. In this clash of archetypes, the winner is determined by the nature of the combatant's existence. Poseidon is a force of nature, a god whose power is tied to the environment he commands. Hercules is the embodiment of the human spirit's capacity to exceed its own limitations. While Poseidon possesses greater elemental versatility, Hercules possesses the one thing the gods fear, the ability to endure, adapt, and eventually overcome the impossible. Through the application of pure, indomitable will and physical superiority that has moved the heavens themselves, Hercules emerges as the victor. The interdimensional pantheon settles, the silence returning to the void, marking the end of a battle that will be sung by the stars until the end of time. If you enjoyed this cosmic clash and want to witness more legendary showdowns between the greatest icons of myth and history, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support allows us to continue bringing these epic narratives to life. Until next time, keep dreaming of legends. This epic narrative delves deep into the mythologies of ancient Greece, exploring the origins, abilities, and divine attributes of two of history's most iconic figures. From the crushing pressure of the deep sea to the indomitable spirit of the son of Zeus, no stone is left unturned in this cinematic simulation. Who will prevail when the strength of the mountains meets the fury of the oceans? Follow the journey as we analyze every strike and maneuver, culminating in a definitive conclusion based on the lore and power scales of these immortal legends.